Previously on Dream Home.
Oh my God!
Homeowners Ellie, Brad and Mel were blown away by the first half of their new home.
Oh my God! They've really done a good job. I love it!
Yeah, right.
Then it was back to work.
Coming last yesterday, her competitive edge has just gone to the next level, let me tell you.
But who would be lumbered with Ellie's small study space?
Brad and I are at the bottom of the leaderboard and we got smashed. I don't think we can deliver in another small space again.
You can't create a small space and then dodge it.
I'm pretty frustrated.
The boys stepped up, risking their top leaderboard position.
If we can win in a small space, we'll be having the competition shaking in their boots if we pull it off.
Tonight,
Budget's absolutely smashed.
Rob a bank or something.
We're doing a timber fence because it's cheaper, because we've got to pay for that.
Yep.
And no budget for any plants.
If you've got literally anything,
Any cash?
budget blowouts.
If we're going to give them extra cash, could be giving them the wow factor that they want in that for the win. And we're paying for it.
Then Taylor and Ellie call the shots,
We're shutting off this part of the garden.
locking access.
All right, how the am I going to do this?
People get a bit angry. Don't be surprised.
Causing a head-on collision with the builder.
This is not a productive combo.
We're not getting anywhere because you're barking at me. I'm not going to have any more conversation with you now. That's it. It's getting too hard. She's screaming at me, asking for a million things, but I'm not going to talk to her again.
You and I don't talk to each other. Not bad. Yep.
This is Dream Home.
Can't wait to reno. Can't wait to reno.
Nobody said renovation is easy.
Ready to go again.
It is reno, sleep, repeat. But creating a dream home that you know will change a family's life can put a little pep in your step.
I'm just measuring out for some curves for the inside of the shower. Love me curves.
At Ellie's house in Watsonia, Ellie and her boyfriend had big plans for their original condition brick home.
We want to get married. We want to have kids.
Yet this 1970s time capsule with its shag-piled carpet and poo-brown decor is far from the nurturing haven a couple dreams of raising a family in. And for Ellie, those dreams had all but disappeared.
The interest rate increases. We were not on fixed, so it's absolutely destroyed us.
Yeah.
And you just see your dreams like slip away, essentially.
But all that is about to change as Brad and Mel,
Can I just cut it open here?
Okay.
Reese and Liam, and Lara and Peter are 3 days in to a 7-day renovation. They have achieved a lot, but there is so much more to do before the judges arrive and cast a critical eye over every inch of their work.
How's the to-do list going?
It's growing. It's growing.
Far out.
It's just so ginormous. The design brief is super luxe. It needs to be really lovely.
So have you got an extra $700?
No.
That's so satisfying!
Married couple Peter and Lara, currently second on the leaderboard, have taken on the hallway and the facade of Ellie's house.
That's really cool. That's really, really
yeah,
cool.
it's pretty good, eh? I think I'm turning into an aggregate fan.
But what's more important is whether homeowner Ellie is a fan. Her design brief of this 1970s yellow brick bungalow included crushed rock, a step pathway and a high fence. And it was Reese and Liam's take on the design brief that has really fueled their inspiration.
In natural tones and textures, beautiful timber cladding and really simple steel black windows.
I think it's like a modern with neutral tones. Like
Okay.
There's a bit of Scandinavian in there too.
But this is no mere makeover. Lara and Peter are planning a total transformation. They're delivering a super contemporary Scandi-inspired facade with timber cladding and landscape garden.
All of our cladding's going up on the front.
Soil is getting delivered this morning.
Plants are getting delivered today. The shiplap's going up.
Not only are they making impressive progress, they're doing it in their own special way.
G'day, Candice. Peter here, just trying to make a turf order. If you could give me a call back when you get a chance on this number.
Tell her you love her.
I'll speak to you then. Love you, bye.
Hey, Peter, it's Candice calling from the Liddell Instant Lawn. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Yes, I'm good. I'm very excited to hear from you.
Yes, I'm very excited to talk to you.
Tell me, what have you got in mind and what do you need with some lawn? What can I help you with?
I think we're after cooch.
Okay, yeah, so I can do, we do a beautiful turf variety called Tifta. It's called Hybrid Bermuda, but which is the evolved kind of cooch.
Do you normally tell service people you love them over the phone?
Only when I really need something.
Who are you going to tell you love them tomorrow?
Just you.
Good luck with the next couple of days, and yeah, we'll be there later in the week.
Thanks
Yep,
so
no
much.
worries.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Thanks, love you, bye.
Bye.
You ain't seen nothing yet! Flush with an extra 10 grand cash from last week's win, Tradie brothers Reese and Lamb are renovating the hallway, the study, and the ensuite this week.
Riso, but look at this. Now that it's all
Yeah, that looks good.
flows in perfectly.
Yeah.
How you guys feel this morning? You seem to be in a good mood.
Today, I feel like $1 million. Keen as to get on with the renos and get this ensuite happening.
The boys are making a strategic play this week, putting the bulk of their budget into the ensuite, betting that's where the points will be won. In Ellie's brief for the ensuite, she asked for a moody, heroic architectural moment, and that the toilet isn't the first thing you see when opening the door. So with that in mind, they're giving her a double shower with shaving niches, a heroic double vanity with a moody green-tiled alcove, and to create an uninterrupted flow from the bedroom and walk-in robe, there'll be no door.
I've gone for the no door option in the ensuite because when you create something like that, you want to be able to see that.
While Reese works his magic in the ensuite,
I like it a lot.
it's down to Liam to conjure something special in the bedroom hallway and that tiny study.
In that bedroom hallway, it's going to be pretty simple, except for overhead storage. The size of that one, come on. You put your whole Christmas tree in that in one go. There's not a whole lot going on. There might be a pendant light. I like it.
The hallway is straightforward, but the study is presenting a bit of a challenge.
We didn't want the study from the very first get-go, but yeah, we also don't mind a challenge.
Brad and Mel shrank the study last week for their powder room, promising to tackle the tighter space this week, but then reneged on the deal.
We encroached on the study space and we said that we'd take the study space on, and I don't really want to.
So the boys stepped up.
We'll take the hard one.
We'll take the hard one.
Yeah. I think you'll score highly if you can make such a small room work extremely well and wow the judges.
I like it.
So what do you think the judges are going to be really impressed by?
Well, I think the judge is going to walk into the master bedroom, completely overlook it because they're drawn in by the green tiles in the ensuite with no door on it, and just think, damn, a lot of work's gone into this room. It's going to be a dream to tile over too.
You don't get 100K with second place, do you, mate?
If you ain't first, you're last.
Shake and bake, baby.
You know how many times I've moved this? From there to there to there to there to there.
After completing the first half of Ellie's Watsonia home this week, bottom of the leaderboard, Brad and Mel have the master bedroom and walk-in robe. In her brief to the couples, Ellie asked for a very specific style for the master bedroom.
The master bedroom. I think this needs to be super luxe.
And Mel has taken those words as gospel, planning to create a super luxe, open plan, combined master bedroom and walk-in robe, including a display cabinet and open wardrobes.
The controversial wardrobe.
Why is it controversial?
Tell me more.
Because it's an open wardrobe.
Oh.
No doors. When you say door, I'm just like scared. You mean like covering this, right?
Yeah.
But look, I will be honest. I actually really like the layout and how it's open. For me, I'd need to cover my stuff. That's just me.
Constructive feedback from Lara was, I'd do doors. And that's the controversial part. To door or not to door. And we chose not to.
And it's not just controversial, it's also getting expensive.
We want to put a plant in there, we want to put room scent in there, we want to put books, we need to put flowers, we want to use beautiful artwork. She wants super luxe.
Yeah, true story.
There's still
a lot to buy.
A ginormous amount of items that we would love to put in that room, but we are almost out of cash.
Have you bought a bed yet?
No.
But determined to give Ellie her dream home,
Thanks.
and with $4,000 cash left in their budget, Brad and Mel are going shopping.
Ooh, le chandelier.
We just feel like adding a chandelier of some sort in that room will just raise the...
Elegance?
Sense of elegance. That's a nice word. Ooh, in the room. This is exquisite. It's too big for the room. Wow. Oh, that's pretty. No, you and your disco balls. No, disco. That's really pretty. That. What do you think? You want to go with that?
All right.
Yep, happy with that.
That chandelier, $700. These guys really do know how to spend, and they haven't even bought a bed yet.
Wow-wee.
What do you think?
I really like it.
This is so beautiful. We love the bed.
We love the bed.
It's a showstopper.
It's really beautiful, isn't it?
That's unreal.
And also you can sit on the edge.
Yeah, that's what I love, yeah.
It's like a cloud.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's a nice description. What do you think about that?
That is super luxe.
Yeah.
And at $2,000, how could they say no?
Sold. Job done. Yeah!
We just bought a bed. This is luxury.
And 2 bedside tables.
And the side tables are specifically designed for the size of the bed.
Sorry, everyone.
Okay, we'll leave that there. Oh, yeah.
Oh, solid.
They spent $600 on a chair too. No wonder they have money problems.
I'll get it on.
I'd say it feels like we're on track. We did buy the bed and 2 side tables, and then we bought a chair too. We also have lots of lovely items to style the walk-in robe and just spent a bit of money. We've got women's clothing, T-shirts, pants, dresses, shoes. We also have like a little candle set, a little perfume bottle, slippers, and then just got some bits and bobs also for the jewellery drawer. It's okay, I got it. I feel like so much more relieved. At the moment, we have $61 remaining.
Now, I'm not a builder, but that doesn't sound like much when there are this many tradies to pay.
I mean, you've got some labour budget though, right? Like...
Only 2 weeks ago, this quaint little cottage in Northcote that Brad and Mel and their 4 kids called home was bursting at the seams.
It is very intense in this house with 6 people.
They were so short on space that Brad and Mel's bedroom wasn't even really a bedroom.
I would really just love a wall. A wall to close in a room. We would love to have a second toilet and a room for each kid.
That's a pretty humble ask, but things have gone a fair bit beyond that. With half the house complete and just 4 days out from revealing the final rooms, I reckon the only part they would recognise is the facade. Once a tiny 3-bedroom, single-bathroom home, it now has a 2nd floor, 5 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a walk-in robe, and a whole lot more. Yesterday's plasterboard sheeting delay put everyone on the back foot. Today, the Northcote house is a hive of activity.
This one here.
With Johnny and Hannah, Jordan and Jacinta, and Taylor and Ellie.
Ooh. Now we're cooking with gas.
Back on track and determined to make up time.
I think the thing that I'm most excited about this week is Brad and Mel seeing the facade. We're giving it back its heritage. To deliver Brad and Mel's dream home, it's such an amazing concept. Like, it's so gratifying so quickly. You know, it's like 4 weeks of hard work and
there's just not very many shows where everyone wins, so it's nice. They're gonna love it.
They're so overwhelmed.
Hey, look at that.
This renovation has become very personal for all of our couples.
Open cabinetry to the bulkhead, yeah, correct.
It's why Jordan and Jacinta are so worried they may not be able to deliver.
We're a couple of days away from reveal and time is ticking.
Because of the delay of the plaster getting delivered, there's still no sheets on my ceiling.
A concrete pour left Jordan's plasterboard sheets marooned outside for the day, leaving him no choice but to watch on helplessly.
Mate, I'm concerned because I need my bedroom sheeted and finished.
And while the plasterboard is finally upstairs, Jordan still has concerns.
Just the time required to sheet everything. I'm definitely stressed. I'm worried that we're not going to finish on time.
This week, they're renovating the laundry, walk-in robe, and master bedroom.
We're creating their bedroom that they did not have. They didn't have a fourth wall.
And we've made sure to put in a door.
Yeah.
Jacinta and Jordan have a bold and somewhat risky plan for the master bedroom, entirely relying on elegant curves, all finished in some very fancy Venetian plaster. The problem is, they can't apply the Venetian plaster until the plasterboard sheeting is on the walls.
Plasterboard sheeting is that flat wall finish. Venetian plaster actually adds the texture.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't really know what Venetian plaster actually is.
Yes. Take it away, Jordan.
Venetian plaster is like an amazing textured, hand-finished surface.
Gorgeous.
It's 2 to 3 day process for the plasterer.
2 or 3 days just for the Venetian plaster means they are running out of time. Like, really running out of time.
It's going to put pressure on you guys.
Having the Venetian plaster is...
Yeah, that's your
priority.
Okay.
We need sheets on, it needs to be set, topped, coated, everything done, sanded, so the Venetian plaster can then happen. And then the Venetian plastering takes 2 to 3 days on top. At the moment, we're screwed. It's going to go down to the wire. I don't know.
We need a miracle.
Okay, what colour is the packet that these hinges might be in? Ooh, I found chips. Snakes. Oh my God. Forget the hinges.
Looking a lot less stressed today is Johnny.
Take a load off, Johnny.
Who, along with his partner Hannah, are renovating Mel and Brad's teenage daughter Maya's bedroom, the hallway, and the ensuite. Where yesterday, all because of a window placement, this happened.
I can't curve the wall. Okay, I can't curve the wall into a window. Okay.
So no curves anymore?
No curves.
That's what I was trying to ask you.
Thank you. Okay, I need to go. Help.
Oh, he hit his head.
You all right?
He hit his head.
Hit it?
Dude, you all right? Lee?
Yeah, so in short, I'm all good. I'm all good.
Some would say it was a little bit dramatic. Johnny drama.
I think the lesson is, if you're going to have an argument with your partner, make sure you're wearing a hard hat. That's the lesson learned.
So after all that, what's happened to the elaborate tiling plan?
That's now literally out the window. Because the window takes up such a large space of this back wall, we didn't want there to be 3 different types of tile in the shower area. So what we're going to do is just reduce it down to 2. It'll just be tile with a trim and then a tile on the top-hand side.
I do love a simple solution. Not so simple, though, are Hannah and Johnny's plans for the hallway.
So I want to do a sort of throwback to the traditional kind of Victorian style.
Taking their lead from Taylor and Ellie's Facade, Hannah and Johnny are carrying that heritage theme into the hallway with a Victorian-era floor, elaborate wall panelling and a ceiling rose with chandelier.
So we have 3 days left. It's going to be a very, very tight turnaround, but I'm feeling very confident.
So that's 1,900, do you reckon? Yeah.
This week, Taylor and Ellie have the Facade, and like Hannah and Johnny, a bedroom. This one's for Brad and Mel's 12-year-old daughter, Ginger. The Facade has somehow become the communal workshop and storage area. So for now, the sisters are focused on Ginger's bedroom.
So then essentially here to here.
But making an age-appropriate room hasn't been their strong suit so far.
Unfortunately, I think you missed the mark this week on the bedroom. It felt like a display suite, and it didn't feel like a 16-year-old bedroom at all.
So while the challenge to make a bedroom suitable for a 12-year-old girl is clear, quite how to isn't.
In Ginger's room, we're talking about it will be a vibe. We just need to figure out what that is and how we get it there. One thing that we got slammed on is we weren't very age appropriate. So I feel like doing fun sculpturally things this time is really, really important. Oh, I really like that orange vase thing. Yeah, we're gonna have to lock something in today.
We have to finalise our colour palette. I like the colour palette of this.
Of the artwork?
Yeah.
I think that it's got the beiges, it's got those kinds of pinks. It is bringing a lot of green and lilac, which is different colours.
This is 100% age appropriate, I think.
Let's land on that.
I love that.
We're landing on that.
I literally love it.
And then I feel like yes.
Yes.
Because it just goes so perfectly.
Yes. I believe this time that the judges will notice that the art is more age appropriate this time. If it's not, I don't know what art is.
I really like this. Like on the desk.
I don't remember having vases in my room when I grew up.
Yeah.
But this is different. Based on the art that we chose from Oz Design, it does match well. That beautiful piece that has a nice like lilac purple and greens in it, and the still that has like the soft pinks and everything. We decided to like a lilac purple vibe.
Carrying the purple into Ginger's room, I don't know, I think it's fun. I hope the judges find that a bit fun.
And he's hoping a 12-year-old girl also finds a purple room fun.
Once my brain goes somewhere with a colour palette, it sticks to it.
The couples were given just 7 days to complete the final rooms this week. They're now over the halfway mark.
Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at these tones.
And besides those lovely cushions,
Oh, the joys.
there's reason to celebrate. That beautifully curved plasterboard sheeting is finally up.
Nice.
This is what we wanted. They are the wow features in the room. One step closer to Venetian plaster. That's all it is.
That is like...
That is hot.
That's hot.
Yeah.
But, and there's always a but, before the Venetian plaster can be applied, every single inch of plasterboard needs an undercoat.
We can't afford another delay because if we're not undercoated by tomorrow, Venetian plaster can't happen. Let's go.
At this point, every hour counts. Like, we're talking like down to minutes right now.
I've prepped everything. I've got my trays ready, my paint ready, everything I need to go. We're bending over backwards so that Venetian plaster can happen. And, you know, if that is another sleepless night, so be it.
If we don't get that Venetian plastering done, it's gonna look like a very basic room.
Coming up, Lara gets to grips with a brand new skill.
Planting, which I've never done before. These guys here are called penis eatum.
And later, Taylor and Ellie take control,
We're shutting off this part of the garden.
This job is bigger than a couple of plants.
leading to a head-on collision with their builder.
I gave you a day yesterday.
Well, you know, I'm not going to have any more conversations with you now. That's it. What is going on, guys? I'm not going to talk to her again.
No, there's no talking to liquor. You and I don't talk to liquor.
Not bad.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
At Ellie's house in Watsonia, Lara and Peter, Brad and Mel,
You good?
No, it's very heavy.
and Tradie brothers Reese and Liam have just 3 days left to complete her dream home transformation.
3, 2, 1. Drop.
Fascia.
The fascia's going to be white there.
This week, married couple Lara and Peter are renovating Ellie's hallway and facade.
The dream home. That's all I'm thinking about, mate.
Determined to win this week, they thought the facade would give them the best chance of getting there.
Maybe.
But Lara's discovered one thing that's much harder to master than you think.
Planting, which I've never done before. I've never done any landscaping. I've never planted a pot or a plant, ever.
Fortunately for them, though, Lara has an ace up her sleeve. She is an award-winning florist.
Maybe I've won an award. Just one.
It is just one.
So I'm maybe a little bit trying to bring in my floristry skills in terms of like clusters and where I think things should go organically, whether that's the right thing to do in landscaping. I don't know. I think just if you put them closer together, cluster them up more.
I'll get this one sorted and we'll have a look.
Making use of those floristry skills, she might just get the hang of this.
These guys here are called penis edom.
Maybe try that one again.
Penicedum. Penicedum.
Yeah, much better.
These guys were in Ellie and Taylor's design brief a lot. They'll grow into a really pretty grass. There was lots of rock in the brief. I'm all about organically placed stuff, and that's just been organically placed. Sort of like a deserty vibe with like, you know, random grasses growing out of rock and stuff. So I'm trying to create that look as much as I can in there. That way a little bit. I really like the rocks. Really, really like the rocks. These look like Jurassic Park. Hello.
Are all our plants here?
Yes.
Didn't we want to have like a couple there and like
No,
to build up
never
the
had, no.
privacy?
No.
Why is there nothing in between?
Because I don't really want it. I don't like that look.
Okay.
Oh, I'm now worried about the garden still not having enough plants. I thought a new planted garden is supposed to look is it sparse? Sparse? Scarce. What's the word? What's the word? If there's not a lot of something and it's like minimal, is the word scarce or sparse?
Scarce is an archaic term. As an adverb, it means scarcely.
Spread out.
Sparse means thinly dispersed or scattered.
Sparse.
Now she's defined the problem, Lara's keen to hear what the expert thinks.
I'm a little bit concerned. Might look a bit sparse.
Yeah. So we need some bigger plants.
Good one, Pete.
I feel like Brett just confirmed what I already knew, and I'm just glad he was honest with us and was just transparent and being like, no, we need to fix this. And make sure that Ellie and the judges are all going to be well.
Thrilled.
Yeah. So I'm actually, as stressed as it is and as frustrating as it is, I'm actually relieved now that we know we need to fix it. No. We're clumping them. We're doing clumps.
Oh.
Lara, Peter.
Hello, Brownie.
Did I just catch you trying to make a decision?
How you going, mate? No, you did not.
Hello.
We don't,
How are
I
you?
don't make decisions that easily.
Look at this. Facade masters are here.
It's just under the car.
Calm down. Calm down.
Are you happy with the colours?
Well, yes. we're tossing and turning a bit was with the fascia.
The fascia.
Which I've learnt. The fascia, in Ellie's reference images, I liked the photo that had the white fascia. Peter liked the black fascia.
So we went white.
So we went white because, you know.
Standard.
But, excuse me, it was up to you. I did give you final.
I think it'll look good either way.
No, don't give me that. If Rosie hates it, it's your fault.
My motto is happy wife, happy life.
But I'm not happy.
It's great to see Ellie's dream home becoming a reality. And I think I'm most excited to see how Brad and Mel's super luxe master bedroom and walk-in robe is going. And even though their budget this week is exhausted, they certainly aren't. You're not cleaning up for me, are you?
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
Good to see you. Hello, mate.
Hello, man.
How are you?
Good, thanks.
We are cleaning up for you. We are.
Week 2, you guys have been through the challenges, the learnings of week 1. Is it easier second time round?
The confidence is growing because we know what mistakes we made last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, trying not to make them again, although we have, but we're trying not to.
Yeah.
Talk me through how this works now.
Okay, so we're walking in.
Coming through the door.
And what you'll be greeted with is a lovely bed with a wonderful nib wall here. That's going to be from wall to cabinetry wood. Same wood here as this lovely walnut oak.
And this will be the, jewellery cabinet. So this will be illuminated by a nice big pendant.
It's a luxury feel.
Yeah, well,
yes.
That's what we're after.
That's what we're hoping.
And then for the joinery here, what's across the front?
It is fully exposed. We have made a decision, it's very controversial, not to put doors on the cabinetry. It'll just have to mean that Ellie and her partner will need to keep super tidy.
Keep everything very neatly folded.
Very neatly folded.
Socks in pairs.
Everybody wants to live like that.
And you go in here and then you...
No, the boys said no to a door. I believe the toilet's going to be tucked around the left-hand side for the boys.
Hang on, no door.
Yeah.
It's a very... moody? Open.
Yeah.
Moody feel to a bedroom. Well, at least the open joinery will dampen down the sound.
We're working on the acoustics. We're working on the acoustics.
I hear you, loud and clear.
And so will Ellie. Better ask the boys about this. All right. Oh, okay. This is a good-sized bathroom.
It is, yeah.
Still is small, but...
There isn't a door.
No door.
Is that so you can see the bathroom from the bedroom at all
We're
times?
making a piece of art.
Yeah.
It's like you're hanging on a wall, you hang it at the end of your bedroom.
This is an art installation then?
Definitely.
Art installation definitely nails Ellie's heroic architectural moment brief. I'm just not sure if performance art is a little too heroic. I'll ask you a personal question. If this was your bathroom and you walked in here, are you being a little quieter than you normally would, or is this your home and you're just able to be yourself?
No way, let rip.
Let rip, yeah. Shut that door. This is your room. This is Ellie's room.
I love the world according to Lehman Reese.
Yeah.
This bathroom needs to be seen,
Yep.
heard, smelt,
Yep.
Felt.
and enjoyed.
And used, that's right.
And used.
And if you're worried about the smell, I've already covered that. I've already got some scented candles and some special spray, so...
Just when I thought you couldn't be any more romantic.
I know.
Open bathroom.
Thank you.
You pull out a scented candle.
Stop it.
Why are you looking worried?
No, not worried. Just the door.
What door?
When he said you're going to hear pooping in the parties.
If I had no door and a bathroom living with Peter, I'd kick him out. You need to contain that stuff.
We've gone for the open plan Ensuite master.
It might wow the judges or it might sink us.
Three days out from reveal, Brad and Mel's dream home in Northcote is rapidly taking shape. Jordan and Jacinta's laundry, walk-in robe, and master bedroom.
You've got this, babe. You've got this.
Hannah and Johnny's ensuite, bedroom, and their take on a heritage hallway. Even Taylor and Ellie's teenage bedroom is finally taking on some colour.
That is, that is purple. Bubba Bubba. It's like Grimace from McDonald's.
Out the front, on firmer ground, Taylor and Ellie have a new idea for an addition to the facade.
I think, especially when it comes to a heritage home, a lot of their houses in the street, they're all named. So that's kind of what jogged us to maybe name Brad and Mel's house.
I think it's just nice to, like, name a house.
Yeah.
Oh, that's super nice. But what do you name a house?
Something that means something to them. We don't want to just name it their
For the
last
sake of naming
name
it.
or anything. We want it to be really personal to them.
Time to stalk Brad's socials for a close contact to help them with some name inspo.
We know that Brad's in a band. We know that some of his bandmates are his brother, Gary.
Hopefully he gives us a call and doesn't think this is the creepiest thing ever. Oh, he's calling already.
Hello, this is Taylor speaking.
Hi Taylor, it's Gary Pinto calling. How are you?
Oh, hello. This is Taylor and Ellie from
Gary.
Dream Home. How are you?
Hey, how are you? Lovely to talk to you.
Hope you can give us some ideas.
Yeah.
I think the things that are important to them is family, obviously, the joy that they're always, having together, and something based around the family unit as being one, Joy is another word, or I mean, there's so many elements to their lives with Brad and his music.
The chat with Gary was awesome.
Yeah.
What a nice family.
What a nice family.
Devotion, they're always devoted to the kids, So,
Yeah,
that's nice.
That's nice. Devotion's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
That is nice, actually. Yeah, pretty
Got the
You're good
ideas.
at this, Gary. Reaffirmed what we already know, I think, and that's, how close they are.
I cannot wait to see what you guys have done, man.
I can't wait for you to see it. I reckon you're going to love it.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks
Bye.
so much.
Bye.
Bye.
He was so nice.
Oh my God, that was amazing. He gave us so many
Heaps,
ideas.
yeah. I feel like there'll be a word or like some sort of word that'll encapsulate most of that.
Yeah.
Especially like the bond as a family. Like I'm sure there's some sort of word that like talks about that.
Yeah.
We'll have to lock in a house name very quickly because it takes time to get a custom plaque made for a home. So it's gonna have to be quick, isn't it?
It will.
The quicker the better, because the rest of the house is transforming before our eyes. And away from their everyday lives, fully immersed in the world of renovation, I reckon the couples are too.
Just added some greys.
Well, that's not what I meant, but sure.
Lovely.
Take Johnny.
Yeah, run the pencil line and then get down there. Cut that board from behind the tile.
A DJ, an MC, who only yesterday was melting down over a window placement. Today, though, just look at him.
The ceiling is on a bit of an angle. So the tile is higher at this point than this point.
After last week's scoring, no detail is too small.
The judges are going to be looking for imperfections, and I don't want to give them any. I want them to say flawless, can't say a bad fault about the whole room. Is that easy?
Not really.
We want it to be, you nailed the hallway, we want the judges to go, you nailed the bedroom, and we want the judges to go, and you nailed the ensuite. And because of that, we're giving you a 15.
And to get that high score, this DJ/MC is ready to take some risks. He wants a chandelier in the ceiling rose.
Hole saw in the ceiling rose, is it going to work?
And like any great DJ/MC, it's all about hyping the crowd.
Perfectly out. Boom. Hannah. Hannah. Hannah.
Jeez, tough crowd. Taylor and Ellie are trying to keep their facade on track, but it's an area that everyone is using for access, for work, for storage, and it's become a serious concern for the sisters.
Darren's got soil coming at 9 o'clock. We need to cancel it. It just doesn't work in with the day, right? We'll do it this afternoon. We'll get soil here
I know,
at
but
3:30.
These should have happened yesterday.
But we didn't have any tiles, though.
Do you know how many days we've lost? Literally 3 or 4.
I know.
We were told that they're tiling the front porch today.
We didn't have tiles yesterday.
Why
that
does
was
the
out of my
porch
control.
affect dirt? To me, it's a cladding
Because
that's
they
affecting
need room to work, right? They need room to work. They
There's
need room to
heaps of
cut,
room.
right?
We'll section a bit off then.
No.
Our biggest concern at the moment is that the garden is just so outside of our control. So you just don't know how long it's going to take. I've literally got 2 days left, like I'm over it.
Only 3 days remain before 2 completely transformed homes will be revealed.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
In Watsonia, the race is on to deliver Ellie's dream home.
Let's order it.
Married couple Lara and Peter have the hallway and the facade. And it's out here that they've hit many more problems than they imagined. The latest, a sparse garden.
I'm actually struggling hard with this whole thing. Like, the front yard looks like a construction site.
It's a problem that requires cash.
Where's my favourite tiler? I can hear him.
Hello.
And that means a visit to the bank of Reese and Liam.
Seeing if you've got literally anything, because...
Any cash?
We're doing a timber fence because it's cheaper, because we've got to pay for that.
Yeah.
And no budget for any plant.
Yeah, plants are expensive. You need like 1,000 grasses in the front yard to make that like the look of what was on that brief.
Yeah.
Like, I also think that maybe if we're going to give them extra cash, could be giving them the wow factor that they want in that for the win. And we're paying for it.
Money's always hectic.
Always tight,
so
yeah.
just if there's anything that you guys could let us know that you might have.
It just depends on how much they really want to take. Yeah, how much do you think? How much do you think that you guys will need?
So the thing is, I was thinking like a couple of grand.
There will definitely be a limit to our generosity when it starts to bite us in terms of delivering a winning room each week. We're in it for the win. But like when I think of my dream home, it doesn't have corners cut. Definitely the front of the house needs to look good.
Yeah.
100%. Our cash budget's looking mint. Like after that High Pages reward, give you some money in the morning.
Thanks, mate.
All good, bro.
With Reese's heart in the right place, for now anyway, they have walked away with a very generous $2,000 boost to their budget.
We love the boys.
I always like the boys. The boys.
Let's hold hands.
Stop!
Let's hold hands.
You're so annoying!
Let's hum a harmonic tune.
Peter, stop!
Ready?
Thanks to the boys, I now have some money to play with, so we are going to get some bigger, hopefully, more full mature plants.
So these are native, so very hardy.
To make that garden, like, zhuzh it up a little bit more.
You've got your Tanikas and your lime tufts at the back.
It's taken me a while to remember and learn the names of flowers, and now I'm broadening my horizons by learning the names of plants.
So for your Decondras, is it a shaded or full sun?
My favourite plant name is the penis edom.
We've definitely got plenty of those, so so grass trees all along here. That plant alone would be looking at easily a few hundred years old.
Wow!
It's the one I'd probably pick.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much.
That's the plants ticked.
Love that.
Yeah.
Cool.
And as the old saying goes, you can't have too many giant rocks in your garden.
These are all earthy tones.
I'll put you in charge of the can.
Okay.
Go mark away.
But then will this come off?
Yeah.
All right, I got some plants.
She sure did.
We literally just got everything.
At least Lara got the cash before buying the plants. Unlike Brad and Mel.
The balance is 14. So you divide that by 2.
Going all out to deliver Ellie's super luxe design brief on the master bedroom and walk-in robe, they've splashed cash they didn't have.
Budget's absolutely smashed.
Rob a bank or something.
Yeah.
While robbing a bank isn't an option, Reese and Liam might be, loaded with 10 grand cash from their High Pages win.
I do have to have a conversation with both you and Liam.
Oh. It's probably not a good thing to ask after Liam's gone out bipping the card.
You reckon you'll go over your budget?
Do you need some?
Yeah, we think we're going to be over.
Oh, yeah?
We're looking for around 600 at this stage.
So Brad and Mel want the cash to dress the room, so they haven't bought quilt covers, towels, blankets, pillows, etc. I do know they bought a $600 seating chair, but...
Yeah, but I got to get a cushion made.
So, in terms of, like, whether we could, if we got already cash.
Why do you think Mel and Brad's budget is terrible?
Because Mel really likes very expensive beds and very expensive things. See what cash we have.
Yeah.
Like we had said, to see that they're out there big spending and they haven't really managed their budget very well. It is quite annoying, so we won't be handing over any cash.
All right, well, thanks, Reese.
Bank of Reese and Liam is closed.
It's just frustrating because now we only have $39 to finish styling the room.
So, with no other options, all that's left is to sell one of their biggest ticket items. And it's not the chair, it's their dream bed.
I'm sad to be returning it. Oh, if I saw that bed in my home, it's a beautiful bed. Yeah. All right, rock and roll.
Yep. Are you going to make the call?
I hate returning anything because I feel like that person made it themselves. They didn't. It's a company. But I hate returning things.
This is Grace. How can I help?
Oh, is that Grace? Hi, Grace.
Yep.
My name's Brad. I placed an order yesterday. I actually came home and I just wanted to know if I could get a refund because the bed's actually too big for our room, which I didn't measure. Yeah.
Brad is very uncomfortable going through this process of trying to get a refund because he's not that guy. He's just not the guy.
Exchange it with another bed?
Not at the moment. We'll be coming back, though. Is there any way I can just get credited that money back? Sorry.
It is very sweet. Yeah, he's the best. Yeah. It's just right now in this situation, we really need the cash back. We've got a dream home to deliver here.
Can you check, please, if that's possible to get a refund?
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll check that for you. Thank you.
Sorry, Bruce.
Bye.
Okay, thank you, bye. Grace? Grace? No, Grace is gone. I don't know where that ended. I think I got a store credit, which is shit house. Store credit's no good. We need the cash. It's $2,000. I don't know. I didn't even get it. I'm going to bring him back and ask him what the heck that means. Oh, Grace, sorry, it's Brad again from... could you confirm if I can get that returned to my credit card? Oh, sorry.
I'll just email it to you.
Oh, thank you so much. Good on you, Grace. She's going to email it. That's good. We get the money to spend somewhere else.
Is that what she said?
I think she said she's going to email me with the money.
When did you give her your email address? I rang her back and I'm like, give me my money back.
Good. Yeah.
To give it to you?
I think so.
What do you mean you think so?
She's going to email me and say...
No, you need it.
We need it.
We go firm on the word, bro.
Yeah, that is, like,
Otherwise,
critical.
I know.
Well, if you don't get the money back, we don't have a bed. We won't be able to buy another bed.
I'll get it.
What are you looking at now?
I'm trying to... just refreshing to see if the money's coming back. It will.
Coming up, in Northcote, Taylor and Ellie are short on time and low on patience.
I genuinely can't do anything in this garden today. We can't let things get in our way any longer. So we're shutting off this part of the garden.
But not everybody is on board.
What's wrong?
She needs to give me a bit of time just to do my work.
But this is not okay.
As tensions rise.
We could have painted that
We just got
Friday.
the cladding up yesterday. She's taken massive control of the front.
Can this be done?
No.
Less than 3 days left before reveal, and Ellie's house in Watsonia is fast becoming the home she's been dreaming of.
They gave us a refund.
I told ya. I told ya.
Yes! Good job!
So now you can spend it. Send it and spend it.
After clawing back some cash, Brad and Mel are starting to see their super luxe master bedroom and walk-in robe take shape.
That's very nice.
Good choice, good choice.
Thank you.
That's perfect.
Lara and Peter are finally making progress on the facade and seem confident in their colour choice.
I'm okay with the beige.
I'm okay with the beige.
I like the beige.
We like the beige. The beige is good.
Yeah, yep, like it.
And after her first attempt, Lara has a plan to fix that sparse garden.
I have been at the plant shop, picking plants, bigger, taller. What? I think it's looking better now. We do have the grass tree that's going in that round shapescaper over here.
That's your bad boy.
That's the bad boy. I think it's getting to where it needs to be. I'm hoping the judges walk in and say, this is phenomenal.
Tradie brothers Reese and Liam, flush with cash after topping the leaderboard last week, are on a bit of a roll, and they want to keep it that way.
I built that. That looks sick. Yeah, walking in this week feeling like Chuck Norris and Bruce Lee.
I think we'll do well this week because we did well the first week, so we have to just continue along that path of meeting the brief, and we should do well. We're making sure that every area has a bit of thought put into it this week. That's why we've divided and conquered throughout the areas.
While Reese focuses on the master ensuite, Liam is trying to work out how to fit Ellie's big dreams into that tiny study.
Well, the brief was in that study, floor-to-ceiling cabinetry, and they eventually wanted to turn it into another bedroom. But in that study being so small,
we really need to work out cabinet sizes so that it's not too pokey.
Is it going to meet the brief, you know?
Whoa, how deep's that? 400? Well, that makes it tight, eh? Space fills in very quickly. Just means a small office space.
I definitely got concerns about it. Like, it was one of her biggest parts of her brief was a study.
At the front, now that Lara and Peter have solved the sparse garden problem, that facade is starting to look worthy of a dream home.
Our lawn's gone in. Seems like we fixed our plant situation.
Okay.
But as they're solving one problem, another lurks inside the front door.
Time is always an issue, and we're permanently stressed about getting our spaces finished.
And it's their second space, a timber-lined hallway, that's really slowing them down.
The hallway, it's uncomfortable to me how much there is still to go on that wall. Oh, you bastard. We're running out of time. I don't think we're going to get it finished.
Jesus.
You know, we're putting those panels up probably 60 mil at a time. So literally just to go that far down the wall, you need to get in there.
It takes so long.
Measure it to the buttons, cut it, put it in, make sure it's level, measure the next bit.
1630.
Cut it, put it in. My wall is never ending.
What measurements need to be cut?
I can't remember what it was. What did I say?
What's the situation like in there, Dave?
It's intense. We're running out of time quickly. It's just an extremely busy day, just leading into an extremely busy night. We're not stopping anytime soon.
It's still a whole wall to do. Are you worried about that?
Yeah, I'm worried if Pete's worried.
Worst case scenario is we don't finish the room. I think if we get 2 tools down and it's not finished, that'll be a pretty big kick.
Yeah.
What time did you go to bed?
About 3:30, 4, something like that. 4, maybe, no. 4 for me. Jacinta went to bed at 12.
Well, you really can't blame them for being a little tired. Jordan and Jacinta have put everything into making the Venetian plaster a reality in their master bedroom. Last night, Jordan painted pretty much from dusk till dawn. And it's paid off.
How did it go with the undercoating?
Got it done. I got the undercoating done. So tired today. I'm so tired, but doesn't matter. I ticked that one big box I had yesterday. Ready for Venetian plaster. I think I'm going to go with that one. That's nice. So like this wall into the ceiling and running down the hallway there.
I think we're excited to see it happen today. Like, today is the day. It's so fascinating to watch.
The trick is to make it look rough without making it look like it was trailed on, make it look sort of natural.
Yeah. Worth the wait, worth the stress. This is like just amazing. And it's just like,
It's certainly looking up for Jordan and Jacinta with that incredible Venetian plaster fast becoming a reality. It means they can turn their minds to another essential ingredient for their master bedroom.
oh, this place is gorgeous. I'm looking for a bed, hopefully something that's got really soft edges, a really nice white colour that blends in. That is stunning. Just so that it blends in nicely with the place and doesn't feel overbearing.
Hang on. This place looks kind of familiar.
Ooh, what do we have here? Oh, this is stunning. This is perfect.
Oh, really? It's more than perfect. It's the exact bed Brad and Mel had to return, their dream bed.
You're so lucky because we have only one in stock
Oh
left.
my God, are you serious?
Yes.
Oh my God, that's like the best luck I've ever heard. So, I landed myself the last king bed, and it's so cool. It works perfectly. I definitely think Mel and Brad are gonna love this bed.
Yeah, I definitely do too.
Love it.
But back at site, Jacinta's dream start to the day has hit a wall, literally. As Taylor and Ellie seal off the front of the house, sparking a reno nightmare.
Any house, the facade is one of the most important things.
With their landscaping still on hold due to the amount of trades in the front yard, the clock is ticking.
We've only got 2 full days left, so we can't let things get in our way any longer.
So Taylor and Ellie are taking control.
So we're shutting off this part of the garden. So if you go through it, there's going to be a fine of painting some cladding. Ooh. And I'm guessing you don't want to do it, so don't go through there. Pretty simple.
The front of the house is closed off. I feel like if people get a bit angry, don't be surprised.
So you can walk down the side and then in and around. And, sorry,
Keep
need to get
out.
a garden done. Thank you, everyone.
Like, my client is Brad and Mel. I want the best, absolute best outcome for them.
Through the fence?
Okay.
Oh, you go on, yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to understand where we're going. Not obvious.
Yeah,
Cool.
literally.
Thank you.
Everyone's become accustomed at this point to using that space to store things, to cut things, to walk through, and then telling them that we're taking it away feels like a big issue. But once everyone gets accustomed to the new way of working, I'm sure it'll be fine.
All right, how the am I going to do this?
All trades, all crew, everyone's using this very narrow, long walkway.
All right, you just continue dangerously walking backwards.
It's a bottleneck. It just holds everything up. It is very difficult and very time-consuming.
The space needs to happen. We can't leave it open the whole time and not do our space, so I don't care.
Is this yours?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, cool. You can have it, dear, because you're working here.
What's wrong?
We're just thinking we could use this access way this afternoon because
No,
the
we're gonna
tiles
be-
are coming through.
We're going to be painting it and stuff.
She's taken massive control of the front. We've got a lot of trades. We've got carpets coming in.
When are the carpets coming in?
This job is bigger than a couple of plants.
When are the carpenters coming?
That's all coming tomorrow.
So they can come through the pathway tomorrow.
She needs to be patient. The landscapers need to hold back for a couple of hours.
You can use the pathway tomorrow.
We've got cabinet makers coming today. You know, what is going on? 3 hours in the morning and you'll have that garden done. But it seems like it's the biggest job on the house.
Progress with Taylor and Ellie's facade on the Northcote house has faced delay after delay. Head builder Luca shoulders the entire project, orchestrating this dream home's massive renovation. It's a high-stakes role juggling trades, coordinating deliveries and ensuring the entire exterior is painted within a week. So Luca is ignoring Taylor and Ellie's restrictions on front yard access and continuing to paint.
Are you good?
I just need everyone out of the way.
Who? The painter.
Yeah.
So with less than 2 days until reveal, Taylor and her landscaper Darren have had enough.
So what's the core of the issue? I don't understand what happened.
Basically, Darren was like, Tay, I genuinely can't do anything in this garden today. The painter is a Luca thing, and Luca's the one controlling all of it. They weren't here yesterday, and now they've got one whole day to do it, and there's absolutely no way in hell they're getting that shit done. It's literally 2 days to go, and we don't have building work. It's literally just these painters that should have been here 3 days ago.
All right. We can't do a whole garden in a day.
Can we have another plan?
Now, Darren should be doing the paving tomorrow, right?
The steppers?
Yep.
No, this is tomorrow.
Grass, yeah, but he should be doing it both tomorrow. He's got the capillars to doing it. He's got 3 blokes, right? He's causing problems here.
So what am I supposed to do today then?
I don't know, finish the fence, cut this.
This is done, dude.
It's done.
That's it. Well, you know,
we can't do a whole garden in a day.
Of course you can do a whole garden in a day, man. You got 3 blokes.
Did you paint it out?
I haven't got 3 blokes tomorrow.
Why?
Because they can't work, mate. That's the thing.
Oh, okay. All right.
This is not my schedule.
Yeah, well...
This was your schedule. They were meant to come a day before. Painting was coming a day before. We lost 2 days.
She was a bit frustrated about programming Darren in with the painters. There's not much she can do at this moment, you know. We're there doing the works. You've engaged with Darren, your landscaper. You work it out with Darren.
Okay, can I have a head builder that I can problem solve the painting with? Because the painting's out of our hand.
Okay, yes.
Because this was imposed on us.
Okay.
And it's 2 days behind. We would have been painting this 3-4 days ago. This is existing and has been here for 7 days.
Yeah, okay.
We could have painted that
We just got
Friday.
the cladding up yesterday.
Can this be done?
No.
In the afternoon?
No.
So this isn't a conversation, Luca.
No, it's not a conversation because
you can't
I've had
shut
this
down.
conversation with you 10 times.
I know, and guess what happened yesterday? The painters were here for 2 hours.
Yeah, but they're here all day today, mate.
But this is not okay.
Oh.
You promised us that we could do this garden today.
You can do it today.
It's not happening.
Today's a big day. We've got the whole afternoon.
That doesn't need to be done right at this second. The front facade needs to be done right at this second. Dude. The conversation isn't like, let's figure out what we need to do and let's problem solve it. It's just like us being told what the plan is. And then when we question that, it's not conversational.
You're taking complete possession of the front. You've blocked access.
We can't. What's the point? You know what? Access it for your life.
Yeah, okay.
Because we can't do anything right now.
That's good for me. That's good for me.
This is not a productive combo.
I know. But we're not getting anywhere because you're barking at me.
Dude, what do you want me to do?
I want you to give us a couple hours here, mate. That's it.
I gave you a day yesterday.
Well, you know, I'm not going to have any more conversations with you now. That's it. Done. Sorry.
Luca, it's close to needing someone that I can actually talk to.
Well, mate, I'm the guy, and you know, it's getting too...
All right, Luca, I'm going to go speak to Matt because I can't do anything now.
Okay, no worries.
I'm fighting for Brad and Mel. I want the best, absolute best outcome for them.
What is going on, guys? What is going on? She is screaming at me, asking for a million things. She needs to be patient. The landscapers need to hold back for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
You know, I'm over it, right? I'm over having this conversation a million times.
Yeah.
I'm not going to speak to her again. That's it. I've had enough, right?
All right.
What do you want me to do?
Yeah, all right.
I'm trying to be as nice as possible, but I'm not going to talk to her again. Yep.
Let's just let him cool down and... No, there's no talking to Luca.
Okay.
You and I
That bad?
don't talk to Luca.
That bad?
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
This is annoying. It's out of our hands.
Okay.
Next time,
90 minutes to go.
it's the final countdown to judging.
No one's allowed on the driveway.
There's a lot going on. Very little time.
Hold on, as we reveal
Wow! Oh my goodness.
the first 2 dream homes.
Yes.
Finally fully finished.
This is epic.
Then it's Judgment Day.
Hello, beautiful judges.
Good evening. Hello.
Will Reese and Liam
I'll be upset if I don't walk away with at least 110.
remain top of the leaderboard?
I was blown away.
You know what, Lana? I disagree.
Wow. Or are we in for a major upset?
Yo, shut the front door.
This is Dream Home.